Hi, boys and girls. It's author Maria Dismondy, and today in our Sunny Side homeschool, what did we learn about? We learned about stories. So I started off by sharing the story, Tiger, Tiger, Is It True? 4 Questions to Make You Smile Again. It's written by Byron Katie and Hans Willem. In this story, Tiger makes up a story that his mom and dad don't like him. And it's a story. And so this is a beautiful book, families. I would highly recommend this story because a lot of times, even grown-ups will make up a story. We will say, oh, my friend's mad at me. She's not answering her text as quickly as she normally does. She must be so mad at me. Do you have proof that your friend is mad at you? Otherwise, you're making up a story based on feelings and emotions. And so this is a beautiful book, and it really puts that at a child's level, and it talks about being able to ask yourself, is it true? And then turn around that thought. So if you think your friend is mad at you, turn it around. Your friend loves you. And can you find 3 examples of your friend loving and caring about you? Let's see. She came over for your birthday. She calls you when, to check in on you if she thinks you're having a bad day. And number 3, she's been your friend for years. So think about when you're feeling sad, ask yourself, do I know that that's true? And figure out what the fact is. What are the facts? And if you can't figure out the facts, then what I would do is I would clear it up by asking clarifying questions. Give your friend a call, text her and say, hey, I noticed that you haven't gotten back to me on my text message. Am I just making up a story? Are you mad at me about something? Do we need to get on the phone and talk about something? Clarifying questions. Figure out what is the fact. What are the facts? What is the truth? We watched a video and I gave examples of how we could make up stories in that video. And what else? We talked about, hey Dex, can you hand me the mask right there? We talked about how in Scooby-Doo, there is always a goblin or something scary in a mask. Oh, that's what the mark on my head is from the mask. And the truth of the matter is the mask is like your story. It's hiding what's real. So this mask is hiding what's real, which is me. And so I showed a couple clips from Scooby-Doo where they highlighted all these different mask unveilings of all of the bad guys and bad girls and men and women in the story Scooby-Doo, and they took the mask off, and it wasn't any scary witch or goblin. There was always a human being underneath who was just making bad choices. And so think of a mask kind of like that, hiding what's the truth behind the story that we're telling ourselves. All right, boys and girls, we will see you on Friday when we talk about manners.